Today we make a Coca Cola cocktail, the White Bat. It's kind of like a rum and coke and a White Russian all rolled into one drink. It was created by Simon Ford, maker of Ford's Gin, but there is no gin in this one, and instead we're going to use a light rum. And if you want more Coca Cola cocktails, then check out this video that I just shared where I made some official German Coca Cola cocktails from the 1960s. And I'm not done with these soda cocktail videos. I recently came across 2 more booklets from the 1960s and 70s highlighting 2 other well-known brands of soda pop. And can you guess which ones? If you guess in the comments below, and if you get both sodas correct, you will get a unique prize, a Make and Drink heart and thumbs up. Can't beat that. I should note that that was a joke because I'm pretty sure there are very strict laws and rules around prizes and giveaways, but not internet comments. That's still like the Wild West. Now, before we get to the White Bat, I have to tell you about this game-changing product that I use before a night out with drinks. It's called pre-alcohol. ZBiotics Pre-Alcohol Probiotic Drink is the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. It was invented by PhD scientists to tackle rough mornings after drinking, and here is how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. It's a buildup of this byproduct, not dehydration, that's to blame for your rough days after drinking. Now, pre-alcohol produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down. Just remember to make pre-alcohol your first drink of the night, drink responsibly, and you'll feel your best tomorrow. From the fairways in Augusta to the first pitch of baseball season and the start of festival circuits, April is a sprint of outdoor celebrations. Now, don't let a rough next day keep you on the sidelines. Get it? Rough. Drink pre-alcohol to stay ahead of the game and make the most of every sunny Saturday. Go to zbiotics.com/makedrink to learn more and to get 15% off your first order when you use the code MakeDrink at checkout. ZBiotics is also backed with a 100% money-back guarantee, so if you're unsatisfied for any reason, they'll refund your money, no questions asked. Remember to head to zbiotics.com/makedrink and use the code MakeDrink at checkout for 15% off. You know, speaking of Augusta, this has nothing to do with the drink today or ZBiotics, but every year I watch the Masters and it gets me amped up to play golf, and then I don't. I used to golf like as a kid and when I was younger with no kids, but I had not swung a golf club in 7 years until yesterday, and I'm very sore. Like my whole body is sore, but I still got it, I think, at least kind of. So let's make the White Bat, and lucky for my old sore body, we're just going to stir this one. I don't have to shake it. In a highball glass with some ice cubes, I'm going to add in 1.5 ounces of whole milk, 1/2 ounce of kahlua, 1.5 ounces of a white rum. I'm using Denison. It's kind of my go-to light white rum. And then 3-ish ounces of Coca Cola. Then I'll garnish this with some mint. So there you go, the White Bat. All right, something I wasn't thinking about when I was putting this cocktail together, as I was making it, and before I made it, is that when you use whole milk, not heavy cream, not half and half, but use whole milk or any other milk and acidity, Coca Cola, you will curdle it. So there is some curdling here. It's not very appetizing to look at. We're going to try it though, see if it's good. The workaround for this is to use half and half or heavy cream, obviously a smaller amount, because they will not curdle with the acidity. But let's try it and see. Cheers. In this case, the curdling is mainly cosmetic. You don't taste that in your mouth. It's not like chunks of milk. It tastes fine. It tastes like smooth. You still get some of the effervescence, some of the carbonation is still left from the Coca-Cola. Plus on the top there, since we have some milk in there, some cream in there, you get kind of that foamy top like you would get you made a Coke float or a root beer float, which is kind of delicious in a cocktail. I don't think of another time I've had that in a cocktail. And what it really tastes like to me is a lengthened out White Russian. Like it tastes just like a White Russian. And the Coca-Cola, it's obvious when you know it's there, but it's a little bit, I don't want to say muddied, but a little bit more hidden because of the Kahlua. I use Kahlua Especial, which is the higher kind of higher strength Kahlua, just because I'm out of regular Kahlua. So it has a little bit stronger flavor too. And then the white rum, it's very light there. That's a delicious rum on its own or with some acidity, but in a drink like this, it leans more like a vodka. So that's where the White Russian aspect comes in. So it's pretty good. Like if you like White Russians, if you like Coca Cola, you will like this. I would suggest dropping the whole milk down and maybe using like 3/4 of an ounce of half and half to an ounce. So 3/4 to an ounce of half and half instead of the milk, because I think you're going to get something that looks a little better. And I think that will taste more like a Coke float too, like having a little bit more of that texture coming from the cream or half and half you use would help. So the White Bat, is it a modern masterpiece? I don't think so. But if this was a video that was, I don't know, like 10 Kahlua cocktails, I can't remember if I did 10. I did a video with a bunch of Kahlua cocktails, which I will link right here. Put the thumbnail on the screen right now. This would have been like toward the top of those. It reminds me of those, which are more to me like akin to 70s, 80s drinks. Still good, but if you don't like White Russians, if you don't like Coca Cola, you'll probably want to skip this one. So that's it for this one. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like below, consider subscribing to the channel. Check out my Patreon page if you want to support this channel more. And hey, we got to the end of a video called The White Bat, and I did not make one reference to Chicago.